Leipzig 6, Bremen radar, identified information Quebec, current expect ILS 05, descent flight level 90 and present heading.
Descent 90 on present heading Leipzig 6.
Scandinavian 2 Lima Delta, reduce speed 210 knots.
Reducing 210 knots, Scandinavian 2 Lima Delta.
So I'm online. Hello, welcome. It's already busy because it's Hamburg. Scandinavian 120 Bremen radar, identified information Quebec current, expect ILS runway 05, descent flight level 70.
Descent flight level 70, expecting ILS 05.
And Torben, ich sehe dich. That's Torben. Delta Echo Golf Victor Yankee. Oh, and greetings to, yeah, I forgot your name. You were on my channel once before, but, you know, I'm just a European. I can't read that letters, unfortunately. Scandinavian 2 Lima Delta, turn right heading 320. Yes! Correct. 044 was it?
Scandinavian 2 Lima Delta.
Let me see if we get some outbounds. Not right there. Basum. Okay. Basum departure will turn left, but then Leipzig should be already gone. Leipzig 6, expedite descent.
Leipzig 6, expedite descent.
Leipzig 6, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1028.
Descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1028, Leipzig 6.
Scandinavian 2 Lima Delta, turn right heading 020, clear ILS 05.
Right heading 020, clear ILS 05, Scandinavian 2 Lima Delta.
Dude, I need you on my frequency. Please call me. Ja, ich hätte sie gebraucht, dann hätte ich sie da reinschieben können.
Moin, Cesar 5 November Yankee Information Quebec. Flight level 145, descending 110 inbound Rahu.
So 5 November Yankee Bremen radar identified, expect ILS 05, proceed direct Delta Hotel 2 30.
Cesar 5 November Yankee, expect ILS runway 05 and direct Delta Hotel.
Yes, I'm Bremen radar Hamburg approach is called Bremen radar because we are all sitting in Bremen and all radar positions are called Bremen radar. In that, even the Berlin approach is called Bremen radar. Lufthansa 5 November Yankee, descent flight level 70.
Lufthansa 5 November Yankee, descent flight level 70.
Scandinavian 120, reduce speed 230 knots.
Speed 230 knots, Scandinavian 120.
Scandinavian 2 Lima Delta, speed unknown discretion.
Roger, Scandinavian 2 Lima Delta.
Scandinavian 4116, reduce speed 210 knots.
210, Scandinavian 4116.
Yeah, now I'm, let's see, might be number 1, number 2, number 3. So yeah. Scandinavian 2 Lima Delta, contact Hamburg Tower 126.850, bye bye.
Tower 126.850, bye bye, thank you.
Leipzig 6, turn left heading 160, reduce speed 230 knots.
Can you please repeat the heading?
Leipzig A6, turn a left heading 160 and now reduce speed 220 knots. Hört?
Turn left 160 and 220 knots. Leipzig A6.
Moment. Scandinavian 4116, turn right heading 020, cleared ILS 05.
Right heading 020, cleared ILS runway 05, Scandinavian 4116.
Ja. Okay, Frage? Immer Ott. Ja, weil der braucht, in Frankreich braucht er dann wieder Even oder was weiß ich, aber wir müssen auf Ideco immer Ott. Weil der Airway nach Süden erstmal Ott braucht. So, 5 November Yankee, descent altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1028. Henning, hi. Finally new video, yeah, live stream it. So yeah, that's content as well. Of course he's not calling me. That's why I sent down the Leipzig Air. It's 4,000 feet because Hamburg departures climb up to 5,000. So we got a little sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks nice. I got speeds. Leipzig A6, reduce speed 210 knots.
Reducing speed 210, Leipzig 6.
And he's busting. But now I gave him flight level 100. Let's see. Check their distance. I need roughly about 5 to 6 miles because of 05 arrival. I can't staff them like on the 2-3 with 3 miles or 4 miles because that's a long runway across and the tower needs some more space so you can get out some departures.
Scandinavian 4116 established.
Scandinavian 4116, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final. Contact Hamburg Tower 126.850. Bye-bye.
170 or greater until 5. Tower 126.850. Scandinavian 4116. Bye-bye.
Let's send the Virgin to Bremen radar.
This is a 5 November Yankee, please confirm. Descending 3000 feet unrestricted.
That's your 5 November Yankee, unrestricted for now. When reaching, reduce speed to 10 knots.
Not when reaching 217 knots. This is a 5 November Yankee.
Leipzig A6, turn left heading 080, cleared ILS 05.
Turn left heading 080 and cleared IS 05, Leipzig 6.
Scandinavian 120, descent altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1028.
Descent 3000 feet, QNH 1028, Scandinavian 12, correction, yes, 120.
There's some fun here. This really makes fun. Hamburg approach is, center is quite busy already, but yeah, approach is fun. Let's see if he gets the ILS. Should be. He's at 4,000 feet. Just in case he doesn't, he miss it. He's not interfering with the other one who's already at 3,000 feet. Simon, hi. Or Simon. I don't know. Leipzig 6, maintain speed 210 knots.
Maintain speed 210 knots. Leipzig 6.
Looks like it's a little bit windy up there. I don't have winds at 3,000 or 6,000 feet. That what active sky was really good for that. No, I don't have just the winds at the 1.5 knots. Looks like it's more roughly 20 or 30 knots. Scandinavian 120, could you please tell me the wind you have right now?
2320 degrees 18 knots, Scandinavian 120.
Scandinavian 120, thank you.
Leipzig Air 6 request 200 or less for flaps 1.
Yep. Leipzig Air 6, reduce speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final.
17 or greater until 5 miles final. Leipzig 6.
Lufthansa 5 November Yankee turn, right heading 320.
Right heading 320, Lufthansa 5 November Yankee.
It's my drink. Oh, my cool. It's not a drink really. No coffee for me today. I already had 3 cups. That's enough, I guess. Please call me. Please call me. Please call me. Passing 2,000 feet in Hamburg. Call the approach, please. Leipzig 6, contact Hamburg Tower 126.850. Bye-bye.
126.850. Danke für den Info. Schönen Tag noch. Ciao, Leipzig 6.
Lufthansa 5 November Yankee turn, right heading 020. Cleared ILS 05. Speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Lufthansa 5 November Yankee, right turn 020, cleared ILS Zulu 05 and 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Bremen Radar, hello, Ryanair 2 Romeo Golf with you, Almuk 1 Golf, departure now 5000.
Ryanair 2 Romeo Golf, Bremen Radar identified, climb flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, Ryanair 2 Romeo Golf.
Scandinavian 120, reduce speed to 10 knots.
Speed 210 knots, Scandinavian 120.
Next inbounds, 2 from the south, oh, 1 text. Ugh. Aller? Kann die Lufthansa 10 Textflieger was? Er soll mal sinken. Schnell, dann kann ich ihn direkt reindrehen. Ryanair 2 Rolf. Sorry, Ryanair 2 Romeo Golf. Contact Bremen Radar 123, decimal 9025, vorbei.
123, 9025 for Ryanair 2 Romeo Golf, Bremen.
Romeo Golf equals to Rolf. Scandinavian 120, turn right heading 320.
Right heading 320, Scandinavian 120.
Lufthansa 5 November Yankee, contact Hamburg Tower 126.850, bye-bye.
Lufthansa 5 November Yankee, Hamburg Tower 126.850, danke.
So that's 45 miles. Fly, yeah, he needs better descent for that, but yeah. Let's see if we get him as a tax flieger on the ILS. Not that easy sometimes. Scandinavian 120, continue turning right heading 020, cleared ILS 05.
Right heading 020, cleared ILS 05, Scandinavian 120.
So, I hope you can see some of the departures and arrivals. Because of the conflict with 05 landing and 33 departure, I choose that view you see right down there, because I can not do the video jockey when I'm controlling. Yesterday we were doing a group flight and we were flying into Manila in the Philippines, and the controller there was streaming as well. He had a quite interesting tower view with everything, with all bells and whistles. This was really fun to watch, and I was streaming myself. Lufthansa 9 Echo, Bremen radar identified, climb via SID flight level 100.
Climb via SID flight level 100, Lufthansa 9 Echo.
Scandinavian 120, speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 until 5, Scandinavian 120.
I saw all arrivals. Landing 05 is exciting when you perform sightseeing in the harbor. Yeah, well, you are watching them directly out of your cockpit. Are there any plans to switch to a white light radar just like Munich and Langen? Pfizer, yes. Scanning 120, Bremen, thank you. Contact Hamburg Tower 126.850, bye-bye.
Tower 126.850, good evening.
They are working on it, they're testing it, and it will approximately come in the next 3 to 5 years, I guess. Or 2 to 5 years, I don't know. As soon as they do that in real life, I guess my regional group on Vatsim, the NAV team, will switch it to a light theme as well. Right now I prefer the dark view. But yeah, I'm a coder in real life anyway, so I have everything on night view. I like the dark view as well, but when you get used to the light version, it's really nice. Yeah, because in real life, they have the whole room is with the daylight, I guess. And you know, we are all sitting in our dark rooms anyway. We are just some nerds. Lufthansa 9 Echo, contact Bremen Radar 123.925, bye-bye.
Bremen Radar 123.925, vielen Dank, schönen Abend. Ciao. Bremen Radar, moin, nochmal Lufthansa 9 Echo, passing flight level 7.
So 9 Echo, still Hamburg approach. Yeah, fair enough, huh? Yeah. That's a problem with the light theme, I guess. So in that case, I need some more light bulbs here.
Bremen Radar, good evening, Delta Echo, Golf Victor Yankee.
Delta Echo, Golf Victor Yankee, Bremen Radar, moin.
Delta Echo, Golf Victor Yankee, Cessna 172, 4 miles southeast of Sierra 1, VFR to Hannover to POB, request flight information service.
Delta Victor Yankee, Roger, QNH 1028, set squawk 7740.
QNH 1028, squawk 7740, Delta Echo, Golf Victor Yankee.
Okay, so he's getting some FIS, which means I can give him some informations about his airspace. There are any zones closed or any traffic. Delta Victor Yankee radar contact, no reported traffic in your vicinity.
Delta Victor Yankee.
But I'm not controlling him. That's the important point at that. Flight information service means just I got him on my screen. I will look out for him, but he still has all the responsibilities to fly as VFR. Air City, hi.
1 Alpha on course Neugo, descending 110 info Romeo.
Lufthansa 901 Alpha, Bremen Radar identified information Romeo correct. Descent via Starflight level 70.
Descending by star, can you repeat the level?
Lufthansa 901 Alpha, descent via Starflight level 70.
Roger, 70, 901 Alpha.
Let's see if he gets the ILS. Might be a little bit too fast, as he's not trying to slow down. Might get the ILS from the north in that case. I hope he's slowing down. Yeah, doesn't look like it's working out. I don't know if he got my plan for a direct approach. Sending 400 feet per minute isn't working out. Schade. Oh, now he's falling down with 3,000, okay? Yeah, okay, because he was descending with only 400 feet per minute, that doesn't work out. Now he's descending with 3,000? Yeah, well, in that case, it turned to the right and to the ILS. So, Lufthansa is released, but I'm only allowed to turn them 45 degrees outside of my airspace. So I'm still waiting a little bit that he's reaching my airspace, which starts at flight level 105 and below. Thereafter I can turn him 90 degrees to the left. Glibber, hi. Anyway, let me see. Nah, he's flying anyway. Yeah, I can... Could be able to shortcut him. To make any sense now anyway. Oh yeah, let's try. Let's try. So 901 Alpha, turn left heading 280.
Left heading 280, Lufthansa 901 Alpha.
How are you? Thanks, Aviation. Thanks for asking. Just a normal evening, trying to do some controlling at Hamburg East, which I'm not controlling that often, and usually it's a lot of fun. So that's why I turned on the stream today. Oh, yeah, stream, yeah. Let me do some advertising on my Discord. Streaming infos. There it is. Now it is out. F5 Duck. I don't know your name. I'm sorry. Hi. Lufthansa 901 Alpha, descent altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1028.
Altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1028, Lufthansa 901.
Oh, stream, let me do some Discord notification pops up. Yes.
24, climbing 5000, Luke
Just did that. Ryanair 49er Bravo Bremen radar identified. Climb by asset flight level 100.
Climb by set, flight level 100, Ryanair 49 Bravo.
The airspace is too free today. Well, it's just 7 o'clock in the evening here, German time. Prime time starts in 1 hour. So we are a little bit early anyway. And peak inbound will be in roughly 2 hours. So that's the usual way. That's the way. At roughly, yeah, what's that? 19er Zulu, there's the inbound rush. Usually. So stay with me and get some traffic later in the evening. Fabian, okay. But I can't remember that. Flying warm, hi. Might be a little bit high, but I will try to turn him 90 degrees. Let me see.
1800 climbing 5.
Under 6 kilo, Victor Bremen radar identified, climb via sit flight level 100.
Climb by sit flight level 100, 6 kilo Victor.
Lufthansa 901 Alpha, turn right heading 020, cleared ILS 05.
Right heading 020, cleared ILS 05, Lufthansa 901 Alpha.
Ryanair 49er Bravo, contact Bremen radar 123.925, vorbei.
23925, Ryanair 49 Bravo.
There's nothing in Korean airspace because it's 2 AM. Oh, yeah, okay. This makes sense. So why are you still awake at 2 AM? Gemütlicher Bär. Hi, Groovy Grüße. Groovy Bär, ja. Nice avatar. I know them from Instagram videos, reels. They're always dancing. Delta Victor Yankee leaving my airspace shortly. Further FIS contact Bremen radar 123.925.
Delta Victor Yankee, Roger. Further FIS 123.925. Bye bye.
It couldn't do anything because my computer turned off during flight. No! I hate that. I hate that. Not turning off the PC, but crashing or anything. Or crash to desktop or blue screen or something like that. That's one of the most painful tortures for sim pilots. Good. Ja, den habe ich vorhin rübergeschickt. Der ist auf deiner Frequenz. Hast du mal in deinem Text-Client geguckt? Okay. Under 6 Kilo Victor, contact Bremen radar 123.925, vorbei.
123.925, 6 Kilo Victor, danke.
Lufthansa 901 Alpha, contact Hamburg Tower 126.850, happy landing.
126.850, thank you.
I like that feeling, especially after 4 hours flight in short final, yes, oh god.
Bravo, X-ray Oscar Foxtrot, passing flight level 250, correct, 25, ascending to 50.
No, he's climbing, not descending. Hotel Bravo, X-ray Oscar Foxtrot, Bremen radar identified. I hope you are climbing, not descending. Climb via sit flight level 100.
Climb to flight level 100, Hotel Oscar Foxtrot, anything.
Backslash, sometimes higher. Sometimes I need to shut down the flight because it goes from 25 to 6 frames per second for no reason. Yeah, X-Plane, I guess, huh? I know that feeling. But yeah, if you're lucky, you have something like a save file, or you have an airplane who can do autosaves, so you can just start over. For example, the tallest airplanes have autosave. Okay, now it looks a little bit like we have a slightly break. There's a U-wings coming from the north. There's another U-wings coming from the southwest, but that's still like 10 minutes away from both of them. So, if you have any questions to Vatsim, now it's the time. Hotel Bravo X-Ray Oscar Foxtrot, contact Bremen Radar 123.925, bye-bye.
Contact Bremen Radar 123.925, Hotel Oscar Foxtrot, bye-bye.
Yeah, so that's it. Of course, we get some more inbounds. No worries with that, but yeah, now this was the first inbound rush. Now it's slightly pause, and we get some more. I guess roughly. Let me see. Estimated time 73.546. So yeah, roughly 10 minutes. Oh, still need to activate my ATIS. Where's my vPilot? vATIS. Dude, vATIS. There it is. Yeah, it's my vATIS. If you're a controller and don't know the program, this is an alternative to the built-in ATIS system. And I got some profiles from our nav team for our airports. So I can set Lübeck. We got 07 down there. And approach condition is 119R 525. Connect. And I can set Finkenwerder, which is also 119R 525 and 05, because we got wind from east. Semi auf Jever, ist aber gebucht, ne? Roger that. Do you have to search for the current ATIS for yourself? Or do you get that from the airport, real airport? No, we got something like virtual ATIS from Vatsim. So they're providing a meta, and the ATIS is set by ourselves. Yes, the new Euroscope version supports different ATISs, but I'm, as a center controller, I like the vATIS because it has some more text in there, not being a tower. I don't know how to describe that, because in the text there's also for VFR and IFR clearances, contact me. That's not inside a normal uni-ATIS string, because only the towers activate them usually. And well, we all know the problem with that. I set an ATIS in Lübeck and someone sees no tower online, so they're just departing there. But I'm doing top-down, so it's my airspace. So in that case, the V80 is a lot more convenient for me because the text states that they should contact me as radar position. Rübers, moin, hi. Und Peter, oh, didn't see that. Gude, ja moin. Do you write this yourself then, or is it automated file you can put information into? No, we have from our nav team, we have something called ATC strings, which means there are variables in that, and the variables are replaced with the current informations from the meter and the ATC informations. So it's nothing, we are not writing them ourselves, we're just controlling them. You know, we're just setting them to be active and which letter is active and all that stuff. I can insert some notems if I want, but the string itself, the message itself is automated. Could you explain to me how departure release work? As a tower, I have to get a departure release prior to giving startup clearance, correct? Is it better to do that before or after issuing the on-road clearance? Glibber, usually it's more than okay to get a departure release, not a clearance release. It depends. If you're on a minor airport where you need a departure release, something like Lübeck because it's congested airspace here, or in Braunschweig, and even in Kassel because it's quite heavy traffic left and right from Kassel, you need a departure release, not a clearance release. If you're controlling an airport which is just a radio or called info tower, but you have IFR departures and procedures, then you need to relay the clearance to the next radar. So the radar station is giving the clearance and you relay to the pilot. But that's something completely different. A departure release is just when they want, I guess when they want to taxi, you ask.
Yankees 1600 for 5.
So you can plan for that if he's asking like for 5 minutes delay or something. Scandinavian 580 Yankee Bremen radar identified. Climb via SID flight level 100.
Climb via SID flight level 100, Scandinavian 580 Yankee.
And Glibber, just depends a little bit about the traffic situation. Just look out of your traffic. You have a scope, and you can see if there's a lot of traffic around. Ask earlier. So because you always work together with your radar controllers. Sun, hi, welcome. Good. Radar Kontakt. Ja, mach mal. Weil die Eurings 55 Alpha ist genau gleich weit weg dann. Aber nee, ist gut. Dann ist Zero Wings 1 Mike Hotel Number 1. Felix, negative. Departure release is valid from the time the radar controller gives you. If I give you a departure release now, I would say something like departure is release 3-5 until 3-5, which means he needs to depart in the next 5 minutes. The radar controller tells you how long the departure release is valid. After that, you need to get a new one. So it's not implicit, but explicit. You really say how long the departure release is valid. Was the 30 minutes I was on your frequency represented for the new users on WhatsApp yesterday? No, not really. Usually new pilots are just a little bit slow but work together with you, so it's still make fun. Yesterday was a little bit special because they were either flying anything but not what I told them. They don't know what a heading is and all that stuff, and they were conflicting all the way. Scandinavian 58 Yankee, Contact Bremen Radar 123, Decimal 925, vorbei.
123-925, danke, ciao, Scandinavian 58 Yankee.
In echt ist es dann wohl anders. Yeah, in real life you call them and they say, yeah, they can now. They can depart now. In 5-8 Yankee still Hamburg approach.
Sorry.
But also in real life they have just departure release until. They will also say to you departure release until 3-1, 3-2, 3-5, whatever.
Bremen, hello, Eurowing 55 Alpha, passing flight level 155, descending flight level 110.
Wings 55 Alpha, Bremen Radar identified information. Sierra Kyont, expect ILS runway 05, descent via star, flight level 70.
Descent via star, flight level
Need
70.
the readback first.
Runway 05 and down to flight level 70, Eurowing 55 Alpha.
Yeah, of course now there's a Scandinavian departing. Of course. Manchester Ground was sometimes angry about people causing the push without clearance. 33 minutes from push to takeoff. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, sometimes people think startup means pushback as well. So a departure release is needed for the tower controller to be allowed to send a new plane into the airspace of a radar controller. Yeah, that's what a departure release means. And you need to check the SOPs, standard operation procedure, if your airfield is active for a departure release. Something like Hamburg has no departure releases because they just send them out. They have sits for that. But out of Lübeck, for example, this can be quite close to the inbound traffic. So that's why they need a departure release in that case. So, he needs to contact me now, and he needs to stop at 5,000 feet. Of course he's busting it. Eurowings 55 Alpha, maintain flight level 100 due to non-responding airplane below you.
Remain at flight level 100, Eurowing 55 Alpha.
Ja. Ja, er bastet auch gerade und macht dann einen Konflikt, ne? Eurowings 55 Alpha, descent flight level 70, emergency descent because of passing traffic.
Emergency descent to flight level 70, Eurowing 55 Alpha.
Wow. We are talking to the controllers. Yes, we are all talking together. Does the controller then talk to the tower controller for the other airport, Hamburg, in case of Lübeck, to know where or not there will be any gap, or is the radar controller job to keep Lübeck departures clear from Hamburg traffic? I don't know what you mean right now. The radar controller is controlling everything in the air, and he will do everything about Hamburg and Lübeck. It's set for the community fund because of those special pilots that don't know the very basics. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. He's still climbing. This is something for a supervisor. Scandinavian 777, are you my frequency?
Only frequency 777.
Scandinavian 777, tell me, what was the altitude you were cleared to?
I have problem with my computer.
Yeah, in that case, please disconnect. That's not working out. You're doing... you cannot fly on your own. You were not cleared for that height. You made some rather disturbing emergencies right now.
Primradar, hallo, die Wings von Mike Hotel, passing flight level 135 for flight level 110, inbound Delta Hotel 257.
Wings 1 Mike Hotel Bremen Radar identified, expect direct approach runway 05.
Expecting 05 for the Eurowings from Mike Hotel.
Eurowings 55 Alpha descend altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1028.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1028, Eurowings 55 Alpha.
Scandinavian 777, contact Bremen Radar 123.925. You are in his airspace right now. And now stop descending.
Affirmative, Scandinavian 777.
Yeah, I need a readback, please. Scandinavian 777, contact Bremen Radar 123.925.
Contact Bremen 123.925, Scandinavian 777.
Aller für East. Scandinavian 777, Totalausfall. Behalt den auch bitte, falls er sich bei dir meldet. Behalt den bitte auch, selbst wenn er jetzt wieder bei mir runterfällt. Ja, ich habe jetzt schon dreimal zu dir versucht zu schicken. Eurowings 1 Mike Hotel, reduce speed 220 knots due to sequencing. Descent flight level 70.
Speed 220 knots, descending flight level 70 for the Eurowings 1 Mike Hotel.
Yeah, well, if we say... if I coordinate with another controller and I just say Totalausfall, which means total crash, you know how to handle the pilot. Yeah, now he's in my airspace again and he's going down. But well, it's in the Baltic Sea, so not a problem at all. Eurowings 55 Alpha, are you able for a short approach?
Confirm, short approach is fine. Eurowings 55 Alpha.
Power für East. Hamburg. Eurowings 55 Alpha requesting short approach 2000. Roger. Eurowings 55 Alpha descent altitude 2000 feet.
Descend 2,000 feet, Eurowings 55 Alpha.
Some of this stuff is still black magic to me, but I think someday we'll absorb enough to fully understand it. Just ask in that case. What's happening here? We just try to fly together. Streams are perfect entertainment for nerds and education, and my wife calls me nuts. Yes.
43 at 2,400, climbing to
nice.
5,000.
Male 543, Bremen Radar identified. Climb by set flight level 100.
So, to flight level 100, Malay
2000 is at this point, and 3000 at this point. This should be 3 miles, yes. So I can turn him like in this area, which is quite shorter than with the Eurowings. I'm gonna go to bed now. Yeah, have a good night. But yeah, it's close to 3 AM at your place, huh? Have a nice time. Yeah, it's time to go, I guess. Yeah, see ya. Oh, server group revoked. I'm still online. So I need him at this level. Malle 543, contact Bremen Radar 123, Decimal 925, bye-bye.
Contact Bremen on 123, Decimal 925, thank you, bye, Malay 543. Correction, yeah, 543.
Eurowings 55 Alpha, turn right heading 320.
Right heading 320, Eurowings 55 Alpha.
Which lines are the runway? Do you see them? This is the one. This is one runway, and this is the other runway. It's Hamburg, and we have 05 arrival. So this is the departure runway, arrival runway, and all airplanes coming from Hamburg are out of Hamburg. They are departing to the north from runway 33. Eurowings 55 Alpha, reduce speed 170 knots.
170 knots, Eurowings 55 Alpha.
Eurowings 1 Mike Hotel, descend altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1028.
Descending 4000 feet, QNH 1028 for the Eurowings 1 Mike Hotel.
So I need like two clicks now until I can turn him into the ILS. So you got the right angle to it, like that. If he's not turning right, it's rather close. I still wait one more tick. That's always 5 seconds. Eurowings 55 Alpha, turn right heading 020, cleared ILS 05.
Right heading 020, cleared ILS 05, Eurowings 55 Alpha.
And he also needs 2 to 3 clicks or 15 seconds to anticipate my order. So yeah, so now it's working out. Eurowings 1 Mike Hotel via Delta Hotel 257, cleared ILS 05, report established.
Via Delta Hotel 257, we are cleared for the ILS runway 05, we are reporting when established for the Eurowings 1 Mike Hotel.
Iraq City in Berlin. The standard Western procedure for departures, taxi via Victor 2, hold short of Bravo. Some then say taxi to holding point via Victor 2 and Bravo, or like hold short on Bravo. Yeah, on is not working out. Hold short off, which means you need to stop there. That's the same with the inbounds in Berlin. Taxi via Alpha, hold short of Victor 1 doesn't mean you should enter Victor 1. But I always see people just turning left into Victor 1, and then you got the problem, because you wanted them on Victor 2 anyway. Eurowings 55 Alpha, speed on own discretion, contact Hamburg Tower 126, decimal 850, bye-bye.
Speed on discretion and contact Tower 126,
this was a nice one.
Eurowings 55 Alpha, bye-bye.
This was a nice turn and short approach. What important stuff the box around the airport have? Which box do you mean? This cake? That's my airspaces. I will explain to you as soon as the Eurowings goes to the tower. These are all lines which represent the area of responsibility for the controllers. It's called airspaces. And because we only have a 2D site from the top, but it's a 3D airspace.
Passing 2000 feet.
Lufthansa 901 Alpha, Bremen radar identified. Climb via SID flight level 100.
Via SID climbing 100, Lufthansa 901.
Across that, the box here, that's the tower CTR. Control zone of the tower. From ground until up to 2,500 feet. That's the CTR of the tower. Yeah, so you have the one-ways, you have the extended center lines of the one-ways, and the cross is the controlled CTR where you need to be on the frequency of the tower. So the Delta Alpha Romeo Lima here, now he's flying VFR in Echo airspace. In this area, there's no control. You can just fly there with VFR. Now he's below 2,500 feet. Above 2,500 feet is Charlie airspace in that case, which is mine, because I have traffic there. And inside the cross, that's the Hamburg CTR, control zone of Hamburg. And he's not allowed to enter this space because that's in the vicinity of the airport. And well, it's a controlled airspace, just to say. And the rings outside, that's just, how to say, the airspace flight level 100 is controlled airspace above flight level 100. And at the airports, there's something, yeah, in Germany it's called Trichter, I don't know the English word for it. It's going like that downwards to the airport. So we have different airspace zones where you are under control and you are not allowed to fly in without calling the controller. Wings 1, Mike Hotel, thank you. Speed on discretion. Contact Hamburg Tower 126.850. Bye bye.
Free speed Tower 126.850. Tschüss.
Lufthansa 901 Alpha, contact Bremen Radar 123.925. Bye bye.
123, 925. Bye
A cone. Yes, or a funnel. Correct. A cone and the funnel is I think it's the right word. I know the marketing funnels. A lot of eyeballs in the funnel, and on the bottoms we have some customers. It's a marketing funnel. Yeah, so that's just a security thing. You see like that, Delta CTR up to 2,500 feet. Then we have Charlie airspace, 2,500 with 1,000. But in the next circle, it's only 3,500 until flight level 100. And then the outer ones, flight level 60 and flight level 75 until flight level 100. Which makes it a funnel in that case. So you can fly, if you're away from the airport, you can fly down there without control. But of course, we need to descend all the airplanes around from their airways down to the airport. So there needs to be in 3D airspace some controlled airspace to get them safely to the ground without interfering traffic which is not on frequency. Yeah, so little excursus about airspaces. That's what you all see. If I do that, if I'm controlling the center, this is my airspace, and this is something like these lines represent different airspace responsibilities of controllers. Some of them, or most of them, will be top down by the center controller, but we can split a lot. So it's an upper airspace, lower airspace. You have approaches in Hamburg, Hanover, Friesland, which is Bremen. We have center controllers in the lower airspace. We can split in Ala, in Deister. We can even split upwards here in Ida, west and east, and all that stuff. We have special centers for arriving traffic in Hamburg, Heide sector. Same in the South Hart sector. We have an M sector and all the stuff. So this is getting rather complicated. Center is more or less airspace knowledge all the way. Airplanes put the fun in funnel, flying one, yes. Especially gliders without a transponder. That's where the charts always state. Caution, glider traffic not on frequency. Oh, I'm disconnected from the network. What happened? Couldn't connect. What? That wasn't nice. me see if I can get back online here. Yep. Looks like I think. Vincent? Ich habe jetzt gerade das gehabt, was du, glaube ich, auch mal hattest, ne? Ich bin aus dem Voice rausgeflogen, aber ich war noch online. Aber ich kam jetzt erst online, nachdem ich mich wieder neu connected habe. Wie frech. Na gut, okay. Aber ich bin wieder da. Ah, okay. Hm. How long are you online today, Yannick? Like, yeah, to 10 p.m. evening. So, yeah. So now it is, yeah, like 2 hours from now, of course, minimum. If I still have some traffic and fun, I'm going to control a little bit longer. Oh, hi. So if I was to come to Hamburg, I could stay below flight level 7.5, then 3.5, and then 2.5 without contacting controller. If you're flying VFR, yes. If you're flying with sight, just with visual flight rules, yes. If you're flying an airliner with IFR rules, that's not possible because you need to be to fly IFR. You always need to be under control all the time. Ankin, it's always fun reading the charts around my home in Seattle since the controlled airspace is so much of the area around the water and mountains. Gotta be careful maneuvering. Oh, I guess. And I guess Seattle is crazy airspace anyway. It's so crowded down there. That's some completely different stuff. Seattle airspace, wow. American airspace anyway. You have so much traffic down there. In real life, I don't know about Vatsim because I'm not flying over there. Yeah, looks like you see 2 VFR now. There's a police helicopter, Libelle 2, flying in the vicinity of the airport. There's an Delta Hotel Alpha Romeo Lima. He's flying with an Eurocopter at the harbor area. Elbe is like here. So this is the harbor area. And they are within the airspace of the tower. They are not allowed to fly above 2,500 feet because that's Charlie airspace of my airspace. So they need to contact me first or try to get clearance to enter that Charlie airspace. And you guess it? That's for security reasons, because airplanes are flying at 3,000 feet in that case. I'm not really watching any traffic which is flying down here south of the field, because I know they're not allowed to fly above 2,500 feet. And I'm using this airspace here. You saw my airplanes here at the 05 arrival. They were like flight level 70 descending to 3,000, because 3,000 is safe. It's still in Charlie airspace. Oh, Leonard. Yeah. See you soon. Well, right now it would be nice to have a coffee, but I don't know. I shouldn't do it. Do the VFR altitude changes or is it always the same in Germany? No, it changes at every airport. Let's say, and the radius around the airport in which they are, every airspace is different. That's why you need charts for it. That's Hamburg. Hamburg is quite big from the airspace and from the Charlie airspaces. Bremen has a rather small just Delta airspace. Hanover looks completely different. And if you're going to the south, well, they have other altitudes because the topology is higher as well. New Zealand 56 Bravo, Bremen radar identified, climb by SID flight level 100.
Fire SID flight level 100, New Zealand 56 Bravo.
Okay, New Zealand flying to Düsseldorf. Nice. I'm flying New Zealand, the black ones. I've flew 2 or 3 times with the black livery from Air New Zealand. Yes, Hanover looks like a coffin. The tower CTR with the Wunstorf CTR for it. Architect. Oh. So, all the best wishes to you. I don't know the English word for migraine, which is a rather strong headache. But that's really nasty one in that case. Any idea how long the queue time for starting ADC at Berlin is? Still about a year? I guess so, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. And New Zealand 56 Bravo, contact Bremen Radar 123, das war 925, vorbei. Migraine? Okay. Yeah, okay. Sometimes it doesn't work if we just translate the words to English. So they're just stretching their heads and saying, huh? Well, what do you mean? But yeah, okay, in that case it's a migraine, yeah. Robin, there you find up-to-date charts for free. Yes, open flight maps, correct. Open flight maps, at least for Germany and most of the European countries. Norway is still not included, I think. Be right back, taking show. Thanks for letting us know. Migraine. 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 Today I learned. Do we have any inbounds? I'm wondering. Doesn't look like that. Oh. So I'm streaming and don't have traffic. Wow. Maybe I can fly around the airport in that case. Let's see if we get some traffic down there. Oh, I'm not online. Damn. Scandinavian 646 Bremen radar identified. Climb via SID flight level 100. Of course, I was disconnected. How are you? Now some airplanes should pop up. Yeah. Ooh, Norwegian or Red Nose or whatever. There's a KLM. Oh, I need to fix my view. So there it is. It's a KLM. See if we'll find some other planes. Oh. Someone is, I guess, is starting. Oh, I can't see him. He's invisible. Yeah, that sometimes happens if I don't get a proper model matching. That's a Eurowings. Eurowings. Europa Park. I never was on the Europa Park. Sometimes pass Legoland in Germany. And of course, Heide Park is north of my location. Yeah, well, try to get back. I love the layout from the Bremen 4 in München. We changed it to the white settings. Yeah, because of real life, I guess. Will happen here as well. Some in 2 to 5 years, I guess. I know they have an A and B system and they're testing it, but right now we still have the dark design, which I prefer as well. Architect, he's asking for Berlin, and Berlin is not using the minor S1 system. So he can only apply for Berlin directly, and you need a space for the tower. So you start at the delivery, but your slot is for the tower practical test anyway. So they need slots for that.
Delta Charlie Mike Lima passing 2,300, climbing 5,000 feet.
Delta Charlie Mike Lima Bremen radar identified, climb via SID flight level 100.
Climb via SID flight level 100, Delta Charlie Mike Lima.
Scandinavian 646, contact Bremen radar 123.925, vorbei.
123.925 for the Scandinavian 646, vorbei.
Coordination request.
Delta Charlie Mike Lima, climb flight level 160, proceed direct Bardos.
Climb flight level 60, direct Bardos, Delta Charlie Mike Lima.
Negative. Delta Charlie Mike Lima, climb flight level 160.
Oops, was habe ich gesagt? Climb flight level 160, Delta Charlie Mike Lima, sorry.
Couch, so in real life is light mode only. In Munich, in Langen radar, yes. And even in Rhein radar as well. While Maastricht and Bremen still have the dark view. Point. So, did you start in Dresden and Berlin? What do you mean? Dresden is in... So, as well, they don't have any minor airports, Architect. They're not using that system. You always start in Berlin and stay in Berlin. So your airspace is from, my airspace is from the ground down here, no, from 2,500 feet up to flight level 105. So it's flight level 100 for me and flight level 110 for the controller, for the, for the center controller. So my airspace is up to flight level 105. I now cleared him to flight level 160 because I got a coordination from the center. He wanted me to clear him up to 160. Delta Charlie Mike Lima, contact Bremen radar 123.925, bye-bye.
Bremen 123.925.
But I'm only allowed to climb until flight level 100. And enough to leave your airspace vertically before they do horizontally? Yes, they not vertically. Wait. They always leave because they outclimb me. So usually they're not flying vertically out of my airspace, but they're flying out. No, I'm confused. They're flying vertically out of my airspace, not horizontally. Yes, Architect. Berlin has just Berlin. There's no other airport now. Berlin is more than big enough to do everything there. So they're just, it's like you would only use Munich. Bremen is also different to your system because we use Hamburg and Hanover as separate locations, which are absolutely independent. You start in Hanover, you do your CPT in Hanover. You start in Hamburg, you make your CPT in Hamburg. So it's not like you're trying first at a minor airport and then switch to the main airport or something like that. But tell me, are people allowed at Munich to do their CPT in Nuremberg as well? Are they able to stay there if they want and just get an endorsement after they got their CPT to Munich? Frankfurt, it's Stuttgart to Frankfurt. Okay. It's always Stuttgart to Frankfurt? No one is starting in Frankfurt in that case? Okay. Yeah, so that's different at our space. We have Hamburg and Hanover as completely independent ways. Just because we can do more students at the same time in that case. Because Hamburg is not that big. The problem is Frankfurt is like more than twice as big as Hamburg. Berlin is a bigger airport. Munich is quite big airport. And they all have 2 independent runways. That's not working in Hamburg. Hamburg is, despite having 2 runways, is more like a single runway airport from the capacity. That's what a lot of people don't understand. When we get the whole traffic you usually get at Munich Wednesday or Frankfurt Friday or Berlin Tuesday, the same traffic sometimes comes to Hamburg on Thursdays. It's an overload at our space because we don't have the capacity for that. But still, I love Hamburg. And a lot of pilots do. Yes, of course. Okay, you need an extra endorsement for Frankfurt. Yeah, so you need to do the tests and all that stuff anyway. Yeah, that's the same here with us as well. You do your CPT in Hanover and then you need an endorsement for Hamburg. Of course, you will get it as soon as possible. Yeah, you are not allowed to control in Hamburg without the endorsement. That's just the rule of the majors. I gotta look for a bit. Yep. See ya. Thanks for lurking. That helps out a lot. Yeah, we were talking about not doing your CPT at the major airport. Of course, you have an endorsement in that case because you made your controller package test there. Was for the cases you are not doing that. That's the same here. If you do your CPT in Hamburg, you of course have the endorsement for Hamburg. AZF is Austria, isn't it? Or is this Germany? I don't know. Because usually it's called BZF here. Good. Jo. Yep, straight in. Eurowings dahinter dann auch. So there's a lot of traffic above me right now, but that's because today is Monday. Monday is the online day of Düsseldorf and the online day of Copenhagen. So a lot of people are shuttling between Copenhagen and Düsseldorf, which means they're all flying through our airspace. Today I'm just sitting at the approach. Yes, we have 05 active. 05 arrival, 33 departure. And yeah, well, the center controller just coordinated with me if he's allowed to send them directly in. And what he means is Delta Hotel 257, which is the last point before Annexi So that's just straight in that case. Yeah. Phraseology is just the name for all, for the Sprechgruppen in German. For everything you can just say, but it's not the license. And Susu is referring to the license, which we don't need on Vatsim. Flying One, welcome back. What does that mean? Cumulonimbus clouds? Lightning clouds. Clouds which are very high. And usually have bad weather inside them. Yep. Pilots don't like a cumulonimbus. Yeah, I was referring to architects, Susu. Yeah, I know why you want it, of course. If you're referring to that, I guess I know what you want. Was for everyone else. Island Hamuris. Krieg gleich 2 straight in über deinen Airspace. Darf ich die ein bisschen eher runternehmen? Gut. Das ist die Air Berlin und die Eurowings wären das dann.
Hamburg approach, good evening, Vertic 27 Golf Echo, radio check.
Ja, nur falls ich die da früher, ich wollte ihnen dann Flight Level 70 geben, wenn sie dann absinken halt. Wir gucken mal. Red Nose 27 Golf Echo, this is Bremen Radar. Please call the ground station.
Okay, but tower is not answering.
Yeah, contact 128.650 and radio 5.
128.650, thank you, bye.
126.850.
Bremen, hello, Air Berlin 411, inbound Delta Hotel 257, descending flight level 110.
Berlin 411, Bremen Radar identified, information Charlie Q and expect ILS 05, descent flight level 70.
Descent flight level 70, expect runway 05, Air Berlin 411.
TDA Volvo, what's straight in? Straight in means usually you don't fly directly to the ILS, but you fly in the downwind and then get turned onto the ILS. Now in that case, we have 05 arrival, and these airplanes are coming from the southeast anyway, and I don't have a lot of traffic, so I don't need to sequence them. And so the controller was asking for a straight in. Yeah, so we directed them, instead of flying the arrival, which is to the north, then to the south, then in this downwind, they just got a straight in direct onto the approach fix. Which usually the pilots like, because that roughly cuts it about 15 minutes or so. No, they just pick up the localizer at the same rate as if you were flying from the downwind or something like that. But they're just flying directly to that point and not onto the arrival route. Correct. So these two will try to get a direct in. So this is a normal route they're flying, but now they're just flying hopefully to Delta Hotel 257. And if you're wondering about the colors, dark blue means not of my concern. That's why I'm not really watching that traffic. This is out of my airspace and it will not get into my airspace. You guessed it, yellow means this is an airplane which is on my frequency, called in, I got him identified, he's under my control. My tech, this is called a tech, and I'm controlling him. This light blue means it's concerned for me. Means he's not of my frequency, he's controlled by an other controller, and he's way too high. He should have been, and wrong arrival as well. So he will enter my airspace. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm scrolling out and looking up. There's an airplane, this airplane, and this means it's concerned. And now yellow in the corner, in the left corner, which means the other controller sent him to me. Delta Mike Papa India Foxtrot Bremen Radar, moin.
Delta Mike Papa India Foxtrot is VO3, 2 persons inbound Whiskey of Lübeck, requesting entering control zone via Whiskey route and full stop.
Delta India Foxtrot, Roger, active runway 07, QNH 1028, enter control zone via Whiskey.
Entering control zone via Whiskey, active runway 07 and QNH 1028. Delta Mike Papa India Foxtrot.
Description, I'm giving 6 Bravo Charlie, 123, sitting 110 on 257 in first Tango.
Going 6 Bravo Charlie, Bremen Radar identified, information uniform, current expect ILS 05, descent flight level 70.
ILS 05, down level 70, you're 6 Bravo uniform.
Berlin 411, descent altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1029er. No, this was wrong.
4000 feet, QNH 1029er, Berlin 411.
What is an identify? Yeah, I need to identify the target, the radar target, that it's really the airplane who's talking to me. Hört. Ja.
Der Mike Papa India Foxtrot ist Whiskey 1700 feet.
Ja, schick die mal über die Nord jetzt, dann drehe ich die hinten rum rein. Delta Foxtrot, Roger, Wind 05, correction, 060 degrees, 13 knots, runway 07, clear to land.
Runway 07, clear to land, Delta Mike Papa India Foxtrot, thank you.
Lufthansa 6 Papa Alpha, currently at altitude 3000 feet.
Lufthansa 6 Papa Alpha Bremen Radar identified. Climb flight level 100 via SIT.
Climb flight level 100 via SIT, Lufthansa 6 Papa Alpha.
And if everything doesn't work, no squawk or a radar target, in that case, turn left, turn right, identified. You need to connect the frequency, who's talking on frequency, with the radar target. That's my responsibility. Abilene 411 cleared ILS runway 05.
Cleared runway ILS runway 05, Abilene 411.
Way too high. Let's see, EDDH is left turn. Weser, of course, we have all left turns now, as I need someone on the upper one. Never mind, we work that out. So it's a little bit. I'm watching the departing traffic of Hamburg. Pop down a little bit, so I know what aircrafts are coming. And this one is a little bit conflicting because it was way too high now. But let's see. That's what vectors are there for. Delta India Foxtrot. Searching the ground layout for Lübeck, there it is. Lufthansa 6 Papa Alpha, contact Bremen Radar 123.925, vorbei.
Contacting Bremen Radar 123.
Einmal disconnecten, wieder neu connecten. Wenn du das siehst, dass du hier bei der Servergruppe fliegst, hast du nämlich ganz schnell Probleme. Übrigens 7764 Bremen Radar identified, climb via SIT flight level 100.
Up to 100.
Abilene 411, contact Bremen, correction, Hamburg Tower 126.850, bye bye.
126.850, Abilene 411, vielen Dank, tschüss.
Übrigens 6 Bravo Charlie, descent altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1029.
Hearing 6 Bravo Charlie, down 4000, QNH 1029.
Bremen Radar, moin, Speedhamster 931 Heavy with latest was Tango down to 110 inbound 210.
Speedhamster 931 Bremen Radar identified, uniform current now, expect ILS runway 05, descent flight level 100.
Speedhamster 931 down to flight level 100 and the ATIS is not shown for us.
Hamburg Tower? ATIS wäre nicht da, wurde mir gerade gesagt.
Bremen, guten Abend. KLM 1781 is with you. Departed Hamburg for climbing 5,000 feet.
KLM 1781 Bremen Radar identified, climb flight level 100 via SIT.
100 via SIT, KLM 1781.
Ewing 6 Bravo Charlie, cleared ILS 05 and report established.
Ewing 6 Bravo Charlie, cleared ILS 05, cleared established.
931 uniform received.
Thank you. Uniform received, auch vom Piloten. Ewing 7764, contact Bremen Radar 123.925, vorbei.
123.925, schön stehen noch.
Speedhamster 931, descent flight level 70, maintain present heading.
Speedhamster 931 down to 70 on present heading.
Okay.
Delta Papa India Foxtrot, now vacated runway.
Delta India Foxtrot, welcome to Lübeck. Taxi via Charlie and apron to stand of choice.
Taxi via Charlie and apron to stand of choice. Delta Papa India Foxtrot, thank you.
Now it was a tower for like 30 seconds. Because I'm doing the top-down service, there's no Lübeck tower right now, so that's my responsibility as approach controller above that.
Bremen radar, your wing 55 Alpha, airborne 1,000 feet, climbing 5,000 feet.
Your wings 55 Alpha, Bremen radar identified, climb by SID flight level 100.
Coordination accepted.
Flight level 100.
Coordination request.
Your wings 55 Alpha, climb flight level 140, passing 3,000 feet, proceed direct to Bardos.
Climb flight level 140, passing 3,000 feet, proceed direct Bardos, your wing 55 Alpha.
KLM 1781, contact Bremen radar 123.9025, bye bye.
23925 for KLM 1785, bye bye.
Das merken die selber auch nicht. Ich sag, das merken die da selber auch nicht.
Hearing 6 Bravo Charlie established LS.
Hearing 6 Bravo Charlie, thank you. Contact Hamburg Tower 126 decimal 850, bye bye.
Hearing 6 Bravo Charlie 126 850, schönen Abend.
Speed Hamster 931, reduce speed 230 knots, turn left heading 150.
Speed Hamster 931, left 150, speed 230 knots.
I wish I had chosen a controller carrier. Yeah, we all did. And you were an executive charter pilot. Ooh. This is something like you're always on standby, I guess. As Susan, this doesn't work. You are either a pilot or a controller. You usually don't do both. That's pretty unusual. Because if you're a pilot first, you're most of the times way too old to be a controller. Your wings 55 Alpha, contact Bremen radar 123.9025, bye-bye.
Bremen radar 123.9025, bye-bye, your wings 55 Alpha.
Because he was way too fast, he was more than 300 knots and needs to slow him down anyway. It's 220 knots. It's 220 knots at the arrival anyway. So I need to give him speeds below flight level 100. It's better to give them speeds than to let them do that on their own. Speed Hamster 931, descent altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1028.
Speed Hamster 931 down to 3000 feet, QNH 1928.
Bremen radar, good evening, Golf Papa Alpha Tango.
Golf Papa Alpha Tango, Bremen radar, good evening.
Golf Papa Alpha Tango is a Cessna 414 Chancellor on the ground at Lübeck with information Charlie. Request IFR clearance to Copenhagen.
No, Felix, no. Not on Vatsim, it's not working like that. I will explain. Golf Papa Alpha Tango, information Charlie correct. You're cleared Copenhagen via Lübeck 1 Alpha departure out of runway 07. Bleib en route, climb via set 5,000 feet, squawk 2530.
Clear to Copenhagen, runway 07 via the Lübeck 1 Alpha. Initial climb is 5,000 feet, squawking 2530, Golf Alpha Tango.
Golf Alpha Tango, read back correct, report ready for taxi.
Will go, request engine start, Golf Alpha Tango.
Golf Alpha Tango, startup is approved.
Startup approved, Alpha Tango.
Speed Hamster 931, turn left heading 100.
Speed Hamster 931, left 100.
We got something like stars and all that stuff. So there's 220 knots in this airspace in Charlie anyway. And what you mean is correct. Controller can give you another speed in that case, and high speed approve in Charlie airspace, but I need them slower anyway.
Charlie Foxtrot 1500 climbing.
Because pilots don't know what they do sometimes. Lot 2 Charlie Foxtrot Bremen radar identified, climb via SID flight level 100.
SID flight level 100, lot 2 Charlie Foxtrot.
Speed Hamster 931, we'd like to slow down.
Speed Hamster 931, speed 210 knots. See?
Speed 210 knots, 931.
Yes, Felix, that's all what I'm saying. But I'm still able to give you a restriction of speed anyway, huh? It's my airspace. And I'm using speeds to get them slowed down because I don't want them at 300 knots on my final. Speed Hamster 938, turn left heading 080, cleared ILS 05.
Speed Hamster 931, left 080, cleared ILS runway 15.
Felix, you're not allowed on your own. By the controller, it says in the charts. And if I give you a speed of 230, you need to follow the order. Or don't you say that? But yeah. I got some real life controllers here in my chat sometimes, and they're asking, why do you give them speeds in the base and all that stuff? Pilots know when to slow down. Yes, pilots know when to slow down. vPilots is something different. So that's why. And I showed them. I then did 2 more pilots without any speed restrictions. And, well, they turned onto the final with 300 or 280 knots, and this doesn't work anyway. No? Mm-hmm. Lot 2 Charlie Foxtrot, contact Bremen radar 123 decimal 925, bye bye.
123 925, lot 2 Charlie Foxtrot, tschüss.
Speed Hamster 931, speed on discretion.
931.
And yeah, he's not calling me. And again, and again. Waiting, waiting. At least he leveled off at 5,000 feet, which is good.
Hamburg approach to Thunder 014, flight level 5,000 feet.
Lufthansa 014, Bremen radar identified, climb via SID flight level 100. Lufthansa 014, climb flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Lufthansa 014.
Speed Hamster 931, contact Hamburg Tower 126 decimal 850, bye bye.
Speed Hamster 931, 126, 850, schönen Abend noch.
Danke. Ja, DFS sucht ja immer Lotsen, ne? Also, viel Erfolg, Architekt P. Lufthansa 014, Contact Bremen Radar 123, das mal 9er25. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Lufthansa 014.
I need a readback. 123, das mal 9er25.
123.925, Lufthansa 014.
Next one not calling me. Oh. Ooh. 8th grade. Yeah, you have some time now. You still have 4 years, I guess. So you might look out for that in 3 years. Glibber, same for me. Same for me. And I'm always saying, yeah, thanks. I would like to, but I'm old as shit. Jörg? Ja, eine Lufthansa Tupapa Alpha immer noch nicht bei mir. Ja, kannst du mal irgendwie prominent auf Frequenz nochmal sagen mit dem Auto-Handoff? Movie Bear, welcome back. Ja, du brauchst Abitur. Also vorher geht's leider nicht. Finde ich ein bisschen doof, aber ja, man braucht wirklich Abitur, um sich bewerben zu können. Lufthansa Papa Alpha, my frequency.
Lufthansa Papa Alpha, waypoint EPSO, altitude 5000 feet.
Lufthansa Papa Alpha, Bremen Radar. Next time, please contact me when passing 2000 feet. Read the ATIS, please. Climb flight level 100 now.
Lufthansa Papa Alpha, climb flight level 100.
This isn't working out. It's always stated in the ATIS if you need a handoff or not.
Lufthansa Papa Alpha, can you say again the flight level?
Lufthansa Papa Alpha, climb flight level 100. 100.
Lufthansa Papa Alpha, climb flight level 100. Thank you.
Okay, now we get some more inbounds from different spaces. Actually from from north, west, southwest, and from the southeast. They are quite going to be on the same time at my space. Nice. Okay, let's see how this works out. Correct. Or you don't contact the radar at all and just climb through. That's the fastest way. Flying one. You just skip some controllers. Doesn't make sense for 5,000 feet anyway, huh? Lufthansa 2 Papa Alpha, contact Bremen Radar 123, decimal 9er25.
Lufthansa 2 Papa Alpha, contact Bremen on 123, decimal 925.
Susu, that's something I'm saying way too often here in the streams and on network. I'm in the same boat as you. Or I am on the same page as you, or whatever it's called in English. Happens quite often. Frequency change. Teilweise, ja. The architect, always have a plan B, please. Please don't do anything just in one direction. And if this doesn't happen or doesn't work out, you need something else. It's just something from an old guy saying to a young boy. Please always have a plan B.
Hamburg radar, good evening. Nordic 27 Golf Echo, passing 2500.
Nordic 27 Golf Echo, Bremen radar identified, climb via SID, flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, Nordic 27 Golf Echo.
Alais. Nordic out of Hamburg. Direkt Econ. Damit er da weg ist. Direkt Econ. Nordic 27 Golf Echo, proceed direkt Econ.
Proceed direct Econ, Nordic 27 Golf Echo.
So this was a little bit time intensive because I wanted him in direct out of the way from the Lufthansa. Because they were flying roughly the same route. Just for a short amount of time, but better safe than sorry. And now we have traffic from all sides. Someone from the east as well. Oh no, he's flying to Sylt. Okay, never mind. Don't know why he's concerned for me. Shouldn't be at my airspace at all. Deine Lufthansa sinkt nicht für Hamburg. Nordic 27 Golf Echo, contact Bremen radar 123.925, bye-bye.
123.925, Nordic 27 Golf Echo, thank you, bye.
It's getting a little bit more busy, I guess. Everyone coming here from all sides to Hamburg. It's going to be some fun, yeah. Gotta go dinner. Yeah, nice. I need some dinner as well, but I will get it at roughly 11 PM, I guess. Thanks for watching, Susu. Bye-bye. Mahlzeit.
Bremen radar, schönen guten Abend, die Lufthansa 428, descending flight level 110 inbound Ripso.
Lufthansa 428, Bremen radar identified, information Victor current, expect vectors to ILS 05, descend flight level 70.
Expecting Victor's ILS to 05, Victor current und descending flight level 70. Und Carsten.
Hallo Andreas. Schnürschuh, hi. Nabend.
Hinter tut sie, 11 Stunden am Flieger.
Eieiei.
Keine Delays.
Oh Gott. Sierra Bravo Golf Romeo. Where's that? South America, I guess. Sao Paulo. Eieiei. Sao Paulo to Hamburg. Okay. Yeah, well, it's an A330-900. Do you need a break? No. Well, everything is okay. Makes fun. A lot of fun here. Welche? Ja. Jetzt erstmal alle. Es kommt ja irgendwie sternförmig von allen Richtungen. Ich ziehe mir die dann einfach zurecht. Lufthansa 428, turn right heading 130.
Right 130, 428.
Wow. There's even standby fleet. Ah, okay. They're doing some military stuff down there. Not my circus. Unfortunately, I need to get up early tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna be there on Thursday. Yeah, nice. That's good. I'm not really sure about Thursday myself, so I'm doing my stuff tomorrow on Wednesday. I'm doing the mentoring we talked about, and on Friday as well. I think Friday is CPT from Vincent on Allah, so I booked Hamburg East as well, just to get the station below him. So I'm not sure about Thursday, but yeah. I hope there are enough controllers. Just watching Hamburg, no departures right now. One is
Bremen Radar, hello.
getting ready.
Lufthansa 34 Golf is now on flight level 110.
Lufthansa 34 Golf Bremen Radar identified information Victor Kyont, expect ILS runway 05. Descent via star flight level 70.
Lufthansa 34 Golf, information Victor current and expect ILS 05 and descent via star flight level 70, Lufthansa 34 Golf.
Yeah, let's see how I get them onto the ILS. I'm not really sure about the sequencing right now because it's roughly from all different locations. I guess the Eurowings 29er Charlie will be number 3. I could give him a direct in. Now I will take him just like the Lufthansa and turn him around from the north. And these two are just flying. Let me see. I guess they will clash at Delta Hotel 230. 19.1, 19.3 with 47 miles. How is this going to work out? It's not working. Why is it 72 miles and he's 46 miles? Let me get him to Delta Hotel 230.
Coordination accepted.
Lufthansa 428, descent altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1029er.
3000 feet, 1029er, Lufthansa 428.
Yep, good night. Schnürschuh, mach's gut, bis bald. And thanks for watching. Flying by, I need to say.
Golf Alpha Tango, apologies for the delay, request taxi.
Oh, already forgot about him. Golf Papa Alpha Tango, taxi to holding point, runway 07 via apron and Alpha.
Okay, taxi holding point, runway 07 via Alpha, Golf Alpha Tango.
Lufthansa 34 Golf, descent altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Descent altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1029er, Lufthansa 34 Golf.
Radar, good evening, Eurowings
Vatsim,
2 Charlie,
yes.
passing flight level 172, descending flight level 110 with information Victor.
Übrigens 29 Charlie, Bremen Radar identified. Victor correct, descent via Starflight Level 70.
Descending via star flight level 70, Eurowings 29 Charlie.
Lufthansa 428, turn left heading 100.
Left heading 100, 428.
On flight level 180 for flight level 110.
Lufthansa 29 Echo, Bremen Radar identified, descent flight level 100, expect ILS 05. Information Victor current.
Descent flight level 100, expect ILS 05 and information Victor current. Lufthansa 29 Echo.
Golf Alpha Tango, Wind Lübeck 060 degrees 10 knots, runway 07, clear for takeoff.
Runway 07, clear for takeoff, Golf Alpha Tango.
Bremen Radar, schönen guten Abend nochmal. Die Condor 6 Kilo Victor, passing 2600, climbing 5.
Under 6 Kilo Victor, Bremen Radar, hello again, identified. Climb via set flight level 100.
That's it, flight level 100. Condor 6 Kilo Victor.
Lufthansa 428, turn left heading 080, cleared ILS 05, report established.
Left 080, cleared ILS support, ILS approach runway 05 and report established. 248, 428.
Bremen Radar, Evans 90 Hotel Yankee, passing 180 110.
Übrigens 90 Hotel Yankee Bremen Radar identified, information Victor current, expect ILS runway 05, descent flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100 for Evans 90 Hotel Yankee.
Lufthansa 29 Echo, descent unrestricted flight level 70.
Descent flight level 70, Lufthansa 29 Echo.
Yeah, that's a problem with straight ins in this area because our departures are runway 33. This is the sector I need to watch a lot in this runway config. So, yeah, so that's why he's flying the star right now, and I will give him a shortcut as soon as applicable. Lufthansa 428, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final. Du kennst das Spiel.
I know, 170 until 5, 428.
Okay. Jever High für Hamburgis. Die Lufthansa 1 Kilo ging an mich. Ich refuse mal. Golf Papa Alpha Tango Bremen Radar identified. Climb flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, Golf Papa Alpha Tango.
Under 6 Kilo Victor, contact Bremen Radar 123.925, vorbei.
123.925, schönen Abend noch und ich hoffe, dass er diesmal nicht abstürzt. Danke, bye.
Das hoffe ich doch auch mal. Lufthansa 34 Golf, descent 3000 feet, speed 210 knots.
Speed 210 knots and descent 3000 feet, Lufthansa 34 Golf.
Lufthansa 428, thank you. Contact Hamburg Tower 126.850, bye bye.
Tower 126.850, vielen Dank für die Shortcuts, schönen Abend, ciao.
Lufthansa 29 Echo, descent altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Descent 4000 feet and QNH 1029, Lufthansa 29 Echo.
Lufthansa 34 Golf, turn right heading 320.
Turn right heading 320.
Die Ofen, ein Ballon. Ja. Do you see some? I don't know where. Departing Braunschweig, die Ofen. Okay. That might be a balloon, ja. Golf Alpha Tango, proceed direct Tospa.
Direct Tospa, Golf Papa Alpha Tango.
Übrigens 90 Hotel Yankee, proceed direct Delta Hotel 231.
Direct Delta Hotel 231, Eurowings 90 Hotel.
Lufthansa 34 Golf, turn right heading 020, clear the ILS 05.
Turn right heading 020 and cleared ILS 05.
Übrigens 29 Charlie, proceed direct Delta Hotel 213. I'm now using direct.
213 Eurowings 29 Charlie.
Ich gehe mal schlagen oder schlafen. Thank you, Architect. See you soon, bye. Actually, Braunschweig got an air balloon departure spot on the airport. Nice. I still need to use that one. I think I bought it in some sale or something, but I never used it. Lufthansa 34 Golf, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final. And he slowed down.
170 knots or greater until 5 miles final, Lufthansa 34 Golf.
Lufthansa 29 Echo, reduce speed 210 knots because of preceding traffic.
Speed 210 knots, Lufthansa 29 Echo.
Übrigens 29er Charlie, descent altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Descending 3000 feet and QNH 1029er, Eurowings 29 Charlie.
Übrigens 90 Hotel Yankee, descent altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1029er.
QNH 1029, descending for 4000 Eurowings 90 Hotel.
I'm off, flying warm, have a nice day, see ya. Would you recommend Hamburg for people who are not that much Vatsim experience? Yes, but not on online days. Every other day than Thursday. Oh. My scope is not working. No. Hello?
Hello, KLM 481, 3000.
Oh, I'm back. KLM 8, correction, KLM 481, Bremen Radar Identified Climb, Flight Level 100. Ich hatte einen Freeze, aber gerade wieder geregelt. Lufthansa 29 Echo, turn right heading 020, clear ILS 05. Dadurch 20 Sekunden verloren, alles durcheinander. Lufthansa 34 Golf, contact Hamburg Tower 126.850, bye bye. Ooh, this was nice. This was a freeze.
126.850, bye bye und schönen Stream dir noch, Lufthansa 34 Golf.
Damn. So I wanted to send him straight behind him and the Eurowings then straight in. Now it's not working.
Hamburg approach, good evening, Scandinavian 81 Victor, 2100 feet per minute or greater, Scandinavian 81 Victor.
Scandinavian 81 Victor, Bremen Radar identified, information Whiskey current, expect ILS runway 05, descent flight level 100.
Information Whiskey, descent flight level 100, expect ILS 05, Scandinavia H.
They are getting too close. Well, let's see if I get a... Because my tower wants 6-7 miles due to the config. Might work anyway.
9, Everflight 225, passing 166 for 110, information Whiskey.
Everflight 225, Bremen radar identified, Whiskey correct, descent flight level 100.
Descent flight level 100, Everflight 225.
Yeah, this will be roughly about 6 miles. Eurowings 29 Charlie, maintain present heading.
Maintaining present heading, Eurowings 29 Charlie.
And Eurowings 29 Charlie, reduce speed to 10 knots.
Reducing to 10 knots, Eurowings 29 Charlie.
Eurowings 90 Hotel Yankee, reduce speed to 20 knots.
Roger, 220 knots, Eurowings 90 Hotel Yankee.
LM481, contact Bremen radar 123.925, vorbei.
123.925, thanks for KLM 41.
Golf Alpha Tango, contact Bremen radar 123.925, vorbei.
Bremen radar on 123.925, Golf Alpha Tango, bye.
Eurowings 29 Charlie, turn left heading 080, cleared ILS 05.
Left 080 and cleared ILS 05, Eurowings 29 Charlie.
Felix, no, it's not.
Delta India Delta Tango Bravo inbound, RIP 26 Alpha arrival.
Ever heard of Zielstaffelung? Look it up. Delta India Delta Tango Bravo Bremen radar identified. Descent flight level 100 and proceed direct Delta Hotel 213.
Descent flight level 100 and direct Delta Hotel 213.
It's Hamburg 05. Has a target spacing of 5 miles plus at touchdown, so 6 to 7 miles at intercept. At 2-3 I can do 3 miles, which means 4 miles intercept. Eurowings 8, Whiskey Kilo, Bremen radar identified, climb via set flight level 100.
Set flight level 100, Eurowings 8 is 2 kilo.
Lufthansa 29 Echo, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final.
170 knots operator until 5, Lufthansa 29 Echo.
Eurowings 90 Hotel Yankee, reduce speed 210 knots, turn right heading 320.
Right heading 320.
Yes, not on the touchdown, not on touchdown, but my intercept, my values here. Now it's 6.2 miles, which will be roughly 5 miles at touchdown in that case. So 5 miles gives him the possibility to get traffic out, because the long rollout at 05 is a problem. Lufthansa 29 Echo, contact Hamburg Tower 126.850, bye bye.
Tower on 126.850, Lufthansa 29 Echo. Schönen Abend, danke. Hamburg Tower 9, Lufthansa 29 Echo, on flight, ILS 05.
So 29 Echo, still Hamburg approach. Eurowings 90 Hotel Yankee, turn right heading 020, cleared ILS 05, reduce speed 190 knots.
Right heading 020, cleared by ILS 05. And speed is 1... which was the speed again?
Speed 190 knots.
Roger 190, so you're doing 90.
Eurowings 8 Whiskey Kilo, contact Bremen radar 123.925, vorbei.
123.925, Eurowings 8 Whiskey Kilo, goodbye.
Everflight 225, descent via star flight level 70.
Via star flight level 70, Everflight 225.
Scandinavian 8-1 Victor, descent via star, flight level 70.
Descent 5 star, flight level 70, Scandinavian 8 of Victor.
Delta India Delta Tango Bravo, descent flight level 70.
Descent flight level 70, Delta India Delta Tango Bravo.
Übrigens 29er Charlie, Speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 knots until 5 miles final, übrigens 29er Charlie.
Bremen radar, hello, runner 529 and 5 Tango, passing flight level 180 to 110.
Ryanair 595 Tango Bremen radar identified, information Whiskey current, expect ILS 05, descent flight level 100.
100, we're going to pick up the information 5 to 5, Ryanair 510.
Yeah, I'm not vectoring right now, I'm just using the star. Makes it a little bit more easy for me as I'm streaming as well, so I'm 50% concentrated on the traffic and also on the stream. Shouldn't be like that, but it is. Übrigens 29er Charlie, contact Hamburg Tower 126, Decimal 850, bye-bye.
Tower 126, 850, down with service, übrigens 29er Charlie, ciao.
Übrigens 9er Hotel Yankee, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
105, Yankee for 5 miles final.
Ryanair 5 down, about Whiskey.
Ryanair 595 Tango, say again.
We got information Whiskey, sir.
Roger. Flight 225, descent altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Descent altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1029er, Aeroflight 225.
Again, very high. Übrigens 90 Hotel Yankee, contact Hamburg Tower 126, Decimal 850, bye-bye.
126,
Delta India Delta Tango Bravo, descent altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Descent altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1029er, Delta India Delta Tango Bravo.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. And then the next batch will arrive.
Bremen, Berlin 260, guten Abend, flight level 170 for 110 inbound, Delta Hotel 225.
Berlin 260, Bremen radar identified, information Whiskey current, expect ILS 05, descent via star, flight level 70.
Information Whiskey, expect ILS 05 and via star 7000 feet, Berlin 260.
Delta Tango Bravo, maintain present heading.
Maintain present heading, Delta Tango Bravo.
Get him 2 or 3 tricks and then I turn him around. Everflight 225, turn right heading 320.
Turning right 320, Everflight 225.
Scandinavian 8-1 Victor, descent altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Descent 3000 feet, QNH 1029, Scandinavian 8-1 Victor.
Ryanair 595 Tango, descent via star, flight level 70. Good evening. today flying from, I can't speak that, Preto to Itaperuna in Brazil. Have a nice job there in Germany. Yeah. Greetings down to South America. Ryanair 595 Tango, descent via Starflight level 70.
70 for 595 Tango.
Flight 225, turn right heading 020, cleared ILS 05, speed 200 knots or greater.
Turn right 020, cleared ILS 05 and speed 200 or greater, Everflight 225.
Bremen Radar, Eurowings 11 Delta, Raru 5 Alpha, arrival, level 090.
Eurowings 11 Delta, Bremen Radar identified, information Whiskey current, expect ILS 05.
Eurowings 11 Delta, information Whiskey, expect ILS 05.
Delta Tango Bravo, descent altitude 3000 feet, turn left heading 080, cleared ILS 05.
Descent 3000 feet, correction, cleared ILS 05, the heading again?
Turn left heading 080.
Left heading 080, Delta Tango Bravo.
Scandinavian 81 Victor, stop descent altitude 4000 feet.
Stop descent altitude 4000 feet, Scandinavian 81 Victor.
Abilene 260, descent altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1029er.
1029 and 3000 feet, Abilene 260.
Negative, descent altitude 4000 feet.
Sorry, 4000 feet, Abilene 260.
Bremen Radar, good evening, Lufthansa 450, descending for flight level 110, Raru 4 Alpha.
Lufthansa 450, Bremen Radar identified, information Whiskey current, expect ILS 05, descent flight level 70. And need to turn him.
Flight level 70 and expect ILS 05, information ATC will be checked, Lufthansa 450.
Flight 225, speed on own discretion, contact Hamburg Tower 126, decimal 850, bye-bye.
Free speed 12685 for Tower, Everflight 225, danke, bye-bye.
Delta Tango Bravo, speed 200 knots or greater.
Speed 200 or greater, Delta Tango Bravo.
Scandinavian 81 Victor, speed 210 knots.
Speed 210 knots, Scandinavian 81 Victor.
Lufthansa 450, proceed direct Delta Hotel 230.
Direct Delta Hotel 230, Lufthansa 450.
He got way too slow, too fast. That's when I forget to give them speeds, which also means they're slowing down way too fast sometimes. So they're like 20 miles out and reducing to 170 knots or something like that. And then my sequencing isn't working anymore. Scandinavian 81 Victor, turn right heading 320. And my final gets longer and longer.
Right, 320, Scandinavian 81 Victor.
Abilene 260, reduce speed 220 knots.
220 knots, Abilene 260.
Ryanair 595 Tango, descent altitude 5000 feet, QNH 1029er.
1029, 5000, 595 Tango.
Eurowings 11 Delta, proceed direct Delta Hotel 230.
Eurowings 11 Delta, proceed direct Delta Hotel 230.
Dennis, yeah, 220, but they are slowing down like 180, 170, 160, final approach speed like 25 miles out. so I need to give them speeds so they're flying faster. Scandinavian 81 Victor, turn right heading 020, cleared ILS 05, maintain speed 210 knots or greater.
Turn right 020, cleared ILS 05, speed 200 or greater, Scandinavian 81 Victor.
Yeah, whatever, it's okay. Berlin 260, descent altitude 3000 feet.
Descending 3000 feet, Berlin 260.
Ryanair 5905 Tango, reduce speed 220 knots, descent altitude 4000 feet. And he needs to slow down.
Now and descending to 4000 for Ryanair 5905 Tango.
And it's getting a little bit windy. That's the problem. Delta Tango Bravo, speed 170 knots until 5, or now it's speed on own discretion. Contact Hamburg Tower 126.850. Bye-bye.
Speed on own discretion, Tower 12685, Delta Tango Bravo, gute Nacht.
I think the wind is getting stronger up there. Das ist, weil die in Approach Mode aktivieren. Yep. That's why I give them speeds. That's why real-life controllers tell me, why do you give them speeds? Because real pilots don't set the approach mode like 50 miles away. But yeah, so I'm just helping them a little bit. My speed, my airspace, my speed, my separation. Just works out a little bit better. Berlin 260, turn right heading 320.
320, Berlin 260.
Eurowings 11 Delta, descent flight level 70.
Eurowings 11 Delta, descent flight level 70.
I know, Dennis, I know. That's why I'm always trying to explain that's Vatsim, and the pilots don't know what to do, so they get the speeds from us, so we get a sequencing. In real life, it's the other way around. The pilots really know what they're doing, and so you just send them on the ILS, and it's working out. Yeah, I don't have that luxurious situation here. Ryanair 59er Tango, turn left heading 110.
Left to 110, 5905 Tango.
Look, he was supposed to fly 220 knots and now he's flying 310 knots. That's not even with wind in any case. So yeah, 320 knots. I'm not sure how to work that out. Berlin 260, turn right heading 020, cleared ILS 05, maintain 220 knots.
Maintain 220 knots, turn right heading 020 and accept. Cleared.
Yep.
05, sorry.
Correct. Scandinavian 81 Victor, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final and contact Hamburg Tower 126.850. Bye bye.
Speed 170 knots until 5 miles final, contact Tower 126.850. Scandinavian 81 Victor, bye bye.
Ryanair 5905 Tango, confirm speed is 220 knots?
220 knots, all the way down.
Ryanair 5905 Tango, continue turn left heading 070, cleared ILS 05. Yeah, then he has wonky sim.
Ryanair 5905 Tango, thank you.
Bremen Radar 9, Lufthansa 2 Romeo 3,700 feet, climbing 5,000 feet.
Übrigens 2 Romeo Juliet, Bremen Radar identified, climb by set flight level 100.
Climb by set flight level 100, Eurowings 2 Romeo.
Lufthansa 450, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1029.
For descending 4,000 feet, QNH 1029, Lufthansa 450.
Eurowings 11 Delta, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1029.
Eurowings 11 Delta, descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1029.
Hochdruck. Headache weather. Übrigens 2 Romeo Juliet, Contact Bremen Radar 123, das war 925, vorbei.
Uh, 123, that's about 925. Eurowings 2 Roger, EDDH.
Aberdeen 260, with speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 until 5 miles final, Aberdeen 260.
Lufthansa 450, reduce speed 220 knots.
We are already on 220 knots, Lufthansa 450.
Thank you. So it's 50 knots back, wind from behind.
Scandinavian 5 Sierra on the Bogmu for Alpha arrival.
Scandinavian 5-2 Sierra Bremen Radar identified information Whiskey current, expect ILS 05. Descend flight level 100 and proceed direct Delta Hotel 225.
Direct Hotel, Delta Hotel 225, we have Whiskey flight level 100, Scandinavian 5 Sierra.
Bremen Radar, hello, with information Whiskey inbound Nolgo 9000 feet.
Übrigens for Papa Mike, Bremen Radar identified Whiskey correct. Aberdeen 260, contact Hamburg Tower 126, erstmal 850, bye bye.
126, 850, thank you sir, bye.
Lufthansa 450, turn right heading 320.
Right, 320, Lufthansa 450.
So, number 1, number 2. Übrigens vor Papa Mike, proceed direct Delta Hotel 257.
Direct Delta Hotel 257, for Eurowings Papa Mike.
Ja. So 450, turn right heading 020, clear the ILS 05.
500,000.
Right 020 and cleared ILS 05, Lufthansa 450.
Walker 3426, Bremen Radar identified, climb by SID flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, Walker 3426.
Tango, establish ILS 105.
Ryanair 5905 at Tango, Roger, speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 to 5 miles final for Ryanair 5905 Tango.
Übrigens 11 Delta, reduce speed 220 knots.
Wings 11 Delta, reduce speed 220 knots.
Eurowings for Papa Mike, descent altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1029.
Descent 4000 feet, QNH 1029, for Eurowings for Papa Mike.
Ryanair 5905 Tango, contact Hamburg Tower 126.850, bye bye.
126.850, bye bye, have a good night.
Walker 3426, contact Bremen Radar 123.925, bye bye.
123.925 for Walker 346, bye-bye.
Scandinavian 525, correction, Scandinavian 52 Sierra, descent flight level 70.
Descent level 70, Scandinavian 52 Sierra.
Sierra and 5 looks quite similar and not that easy. Fun. This is really a fun session. Nice inbounds. It was quite some fun for me to sequence them. I'm not the best controller on the earth. not even in the top 20, I guess. I'm just a controller having some fun. So I'm not really that good at high traffic. But nevertheless, I have my fun. Eurowings 11 Delta, turn right heading 020, clear dial is 05. And I always have to explain why my spacing is as much as it is. Because some colleagues or something like that likes to separate them at the bare minimum. That's not my way of controlling, because I'm a mentor controller for the tower trainees as well, and I know they need some spacing if it's possible. It's not like we have 50 inbounds here, but 10 or something, so I can space them. But, well, the Eurowings takes way too long now, so the spacing is worse, but oh well. Lufthansa 450, speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 knots until 5 miles final, Lufthansa 450.
Eurowings 4 Papa Mike, reduce speed 220 knots. So this is not working out now. Why isn't he turning? Come on, turn around. No, Alexandre, no, of course not. Just a vPilots. Oh, damn. So 450, contact Hamburg Tower 126, is my 850, bye-bye.
Tower 126850, Lufthansa.
He needed like 3 or 4 miles to start his turn, which isn't working out. So that's like 6 miles extra from what I was calculating. Eurowings 11 Delta, maintain speed 220 knots or greater.
Eurowings 11 Delta, maintain speed 220 knots or greater.
Eurowings 4 Papa Mike, reduce speed 210 knots due to preceding traffic.
Speed 210 knots for Eurowings 4 Papa Mike.
Game over? Nah, let's see. I can always reduce the other one behind quite fast and then get some spacing. But it's getting close, yeah, I know. Yeah, and he's way too fast. Eurowings 11 Delta, descent altitude 3000 feet.
Eurowings 11 Delta, descent altitude 3000 feet.
Eurowings 4 Papa Mike, maintain present heading, you will intercept from the north.
Eurowings 4 Papa Mike, maintain present heading.
Oh well. Was a good plan, didn't work out. So you need a new plan. Scandinavian 5-2 Sierra, descent altitude 5000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Descent altitude 5000 feet, QNH 1029er, Scandinavian 5-2 Sierra.
So they're separated via height, I hope, 3 miles now. And he needs to descend, but he will descend now to 3000. So they're separated by height. I can turn him around then. And let's see what happens then. Nice. Let's log out. Quite some traffic. This is crazy. Huh? So many pilots flying. We got some inbounds. Again from the southeast. Nothing else. Oh. Alle für East. Sorry, ich war gemutet. Die beiden aus dem Südosten darfst du straight in. Übrigens vor Papa Mike, descent 3000 feet, turn right heading 090, cleared ILS 05. Südwesten.
Übrigens vor Papa Mike, descent 3000 feet, turn right heading 090.
Die anderen sehe ich noch gar nicht.
05.
Ja, dann erstmal alle drei. Solange nicht von überall anders was kommt. Übrigens 11 Delta, Speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final.
Wings 11 Delta, ja. Speed 170 knots or greater until final.
Vertical minimum separation is 1000 feet and horizontal is vertical minimum is not reached is 3 miles, right? Yes. One of the two must be fulfilled to have a separation. I can let them fly directly above each other if they are separated by 1000 feet. So that's why you have crossings and flight level 360, 370, for example. But yeah, otherwise 3 miles and 2.9 miles. Übrigens 11 Delta, contact Hamburg Tower 126.850, bye-bye.
Wings 11 Delta, contact Tower 126.850.
Scandinavian 5 to Sierra, descent altitude 4000 feet, speed 220 knots.
Descent altitude 4000 feet, speed 220 knots, Scandinavian 5 to Sierra.
Das ist ein Drehregler in der Mitte, so 6 Uhr, ein bisschen hoch rechts, glaube ich. Nee, ein Schalter, oder? Achso, nee, das ist die Gesamtbeleuchtung. Das müsste sonst auch unten sein. Ein Drehregler unten, neben der Bremse. Achso, das ist unten drunter. Genau. Aber beim Phoenix geht's nicht. Beim Fly-by-Wire geht's. Scandinavian 5-2 Sierra, turn right heading 320.
Right heading 320, Scandinavian 4-5 to Sierra.
Übrigens vor Papa Mike, turn left heading 080 and cleared ILS 05. 30-degree wing.
Cleared ILS 05. For your Papa Mike.
Is there an exception for IFR to VFR? There's some VFR aircraft 2000. Yeah. Depends on the airspace. Delta Alpha Alpha Romeo Lima Bremenradar identified. Climber sit flight level 100.
Climber sit flight level 100. Delta Alpha Alpha Romeo Lima.
Übrigens for Papa Mike, speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Speed 170 knots until 5 miles final for your Papa Mike.
Scandinavian 5-2 Sierra, descent 3000 feet, turn right heading 020, cleared ILS 05.
Descent altitude 3000 feet, right heading 020, cleared ILS 05. Scandinavian 5 to Sierra.
Übrigens for Papa Mike, contact Hamburg Tower 126.850, bye bye.
126.850 for your Papa Mike.
If they are both flying in Charlie airspace, I need them at 1000 feet or at 3 miles, Tom. If someone is flying at 2500 feet in Echo airspace, then he's not in my airspace and I can fly 500 feet in that case is more than enough. I can fly my aircrafts at 3,000 feet above him because he's not allowed to climb anyway. If this makes sense for the pilot to fly like in the intercept area of the ILS at 2,500 feet, I don't think so, because 500 feet is not that much. I was wondering about that as well, but no, because of airspace echo, they are allowed to fly at 2,500 feet and my airspace starts at 3,000 feet. So yeah, and I can use the 3,000 as well in that case. Scandinavian 5-2 Sierra, speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Speed 170 knots until 5 miles final, Scandinavian 5-2 Sierra.
Oopsie. Challenger is doing challenging things. And now he's turning. Delta Romeo Lima, contact Bremen Radar 123.925. Bye bye.
Bremen 123.925, Delta Romeo Lima.
Bremen Radar Moin, Düsseldorf Airways 30 Hotel with you, descending flight level 110 inbound, Delta Hotel 257.
Delta Alpha Whiskey 30. What was your call sign? I'm sorry for that. Delta Alpha Whiskey 30 Hotel. Bremen Radar identified. Whiskey correct. Descent flight level 100.
Düsseldorf Airways 30 Hotel. Descending flight level 100. Call sign is Düsseldorf Airways.
Thank you. Scandinavian 5-2 Sierra, contact Hamburg Tower 126 is my 850, bye bye.
126, 850, das ist Scandinavian 5-2 Sierra, tschüss.
Ja. Passt du das so mit den Spacings heute? Passt du das mit dem Spacing so, was ich gemacht habe? Extra darauf geachtet, dass du so 5 Meilen immer hast. What the hell is Düsseldorf Airways? I have no clue. LTU? No. Gut, okay. It's okay, we now have three straight ends and then some other traffic from the south again. No, still traffic. Düsseldorf Airways 30 Hotel, descent flight level 70.
Düsseldorf Airways 30 Hotel, down to flight level 70.
Gleich eine Düsseldorf Airways, das wusste ich nicht, was das ist.
Bremen Radar, schönen guten Abend, Condor 6 Bravo Lima, entry 6, climbing 5000.
Condor 6 Bravo Lima, Bremen Radar identified, climb via SIT flight level 100. 100.
Bravo Lima, climb via SIT flight level 100.
Blah, blah, blah. Need to drink some. 100. So he's slowing down. I don't give him speeds right now because he's just straight in and looks like he's flying at reasonable speeds. Ja, ein bisschen Voice Problems, das stimmt schon. Und die Disconnects, ne? Also ich hatte auch einen Disconnect vorhin, ohne dass ich es gemerkt habe. Und das 6 Bravo Lima, Contact Bremen, Radar 123, das ist mal 925 vorbei.
only my contact being 123, 925, bye bye.
Wie lange bist du heute noch da? Okay. Yeah, so I guess we will do the 20 minutes. So at 10 p.m. I will end the stream. I will still control a little bit, but I want to talk a little bit with my trainee in Hamburg. So yeah, that's nothing I want to stream. It's confidential. Düsseldorf Airways 30 Hotel, descent altitude 4000 feet, QNH 1029er, via Delta Victor 2, Delta Hotel 257, cleared ILS 05.
Düsseldorf Airways 30 Hotel, descent
Delta
altitude
Victor.
4000 feet, QNH 1029er, and via Delta Hotel 257, cleared for the ILS 05 approach.
I think I said Delta Victor more sometimes this evening. It's because I was controlling a lot in Hanover. And in Hanover, it's always Delta Victor 572 or something. That's the same as this point here. But we are in Hamburg, so it's Delta Hotel. Oh well. Okay, Condor, still not tagged. But he's on the right frequency. Yeah, okay. So. Not my business. Ah, there he is. Don't know if his airspace is busy. Wow, way too high. Still at Partei. Yeah, so what do we get? I see 3 outbounds in Hamburg. I see now the 3 arrivals, 05, which are not really that interesting.
Kindly request a long rollout.
Düsseldorf Airways 30 Hotel, please ask the tower controller for that.
That's copied.
Not my circuit, not my monkeys. I don't have any runways in Hamburg. So yeah, this one is still okay, we got some. You see the inbound list, so we have like 3, 5, 7, and let me check. Yeah, this is all inbound list, not from Hamburg but from outside. They're like, yeah, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and 30 minutes past past 10. Yeah, so that's too long for me. But never mind. This was a fun session on a Monday evening. Really nice. Really like Hamburg approach. Damn. Because I'm mentoring all the time, I'm not controlling that often. Getting hungry. Don't know about you, but yeah, that's like 4 hours without anything to eat because I'm not eating in the stream. I'm just drinking. Not even snacks. Leaning up my space here. Ah, you don't see it anyway. Ja. Nö, genau gleich. Der Unterschied ist, dass die neuen alle via SID sind, weil sie Speed Restrictions und so weiter haben. Die alten hatten die nicht. Aber also einen runter ist kein Problem. Yeah, controller was just asking me about next airplane has Visa 3 Golf departure instead of Visa 4 Golf from the last ARIC cycle change. And it's not a problem at all. That was a change when all SIDs got speeds in their climb at the turn. And so, well, if you have an old ARIC cycle, this still works out. The problem is more if something changes in the routing.
Bremen, schönen guten Abend. Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu inbound Delta Hotel 257, descending flight level 110.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu William Radar identified information X-ray current, expect straight in ILS approach runway 05.
Information X-ray on board and we'll expect ILS approach Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu.
Düsseldorf Airways 30 Hotel, contact Hamburg Tower 126.850, bye bye.
Düsseldorf Airways 30 Hotel, contact Hamburg Tower 126.850, vielen Dank fürs Toten, schönen Abend.
Danke fürs Liegen. Mhm. Okay. Ja, ich streame jetzt gerade, aber ich wollte dann auch um 10 aufhören, falls du noch irgendwie Fragen hast oder wir da mal kurz reden wollen.
Bremen, moin, Scandinavian 371, flight level 110.
Scandinavian 371, Bremen Radar identified information X-ray current, expect vectors to ILS 05.
Information Whiskey and expect vectors ILS 05. Scandinavian 371.
Ja, habe ich mitgekriegt, da war ein bisschen Verwirrung. Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu, descent flight level 100.
Descending flight level 100, Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu.
Yeah, so I can't descend them because the Friesland is here. I got a full release from the center controller, but this only counts to flight level 110 because at flight level 100, this area belongs to the Bremen center controller. If he wasn't online, in that case, it would be the airspace of the ALA center controller, and then I could have used the descent as it was his airspace. But now it's not his airspace, but from the Bremen approach controller, and I'm not allowed to use his airspace without coordination. In this area, I can descend them until flight level 70. Scandinavian 371, descend flight level 100.
Descending flight level 100, Scandinavian 371.
Bremen radar EG49 Alpha is with you, 5,000 feet.
Easy 49 Alpha, Bremen radar identified, climb via SID flight level 100. DJ Ari, hi.
Flight level 100.
Good evening.
EG49 Alpha.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu, descend flight level 70.
Descending flight level 70, Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu.
Scandinavian 371, same for you. Descent flight level 70.
Descent flight level 70, Scandinavian 371.
Want to turn him to the right. Need to see that this airplane is climbing first. Yeah, now we got the grip. Easy 49 Alpha, contact Bremen Radar 123, decimal 925. Bye-bye.
123, decimal 925, Fiji 49 Alpha, thank you.
Mir ist aufgefallen, dass man immer steil runtergelotst wird. Ja, muss bisher fast immer mit Speedbrakes 737 arbeiten. Musst du immer bei der 737. Bei meinem ersten Flug nach Hamburg habe ich den Gleitzug von oben intercepted. Das ist natürlich blöd. Du musst immer... Bei einer 737, die kann entweder Speed abbauen oder sinken. Nicht beides. Also musst du eigentlich immer die Speedbrakes benutzen, weil wir dich runter haben. Und zack, bumm rein. Sonst brauchst du keine Brot. Du rechnest niemals damit, die ganze Reivel auszufliegen. So sorry for the English people. Just for Torrents in German in that case. Okay, so now they will separate.
Bremen schön, during 6 Lima passing altitude,
ja.
4,000 feet, coming altitude 5,000 feet, 3x5 Golf.
Okay. Eurowings 6 Lima Bremen Radar identified correction. Set squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000 is set for Eurowings 6 Lima.
You are sending 6611.
Oh, I don't know, but it's set. Squawk 1000, let me...
Eurowings 6 Lima, roger. In that case, climb flight level 100 via set, please.
Via set 100, Eurowings 6 Lima.
Scandinavian 371, turn right heading 110.
Right,
nice to see Hamburg approach. Would love to fly, but my sim doesn't like me anymore. Oh, why is that? Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Descending 4,000 at QNH is 1029, Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu.
What should I do now? Let me check. Okay, I'm doing that. Maybe he's flying shared cockpit and the other one has 6611 or something, I don't know. Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu report indicated airspeed in knots. And Captain Ailey, hi.
Indicated 220, Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu.
Henkin, aside from refusing to call myself Scandinavian, I think I did okay on the flight tonight. Always great ATC Northern Germany. Thank you. Henkin, what did you call yourself? I don't know. I'm using flyby via A320, but either the lag's unbelievable or my plane is invisible. Oopsie. Okay, this doesn't sound good. And now I didn't call him. Scandinavian 371, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Descending 4,000 feet, QNH 1029er, Scandinavian 371.
Eurowings 6 Lima, contact Bremen Radar 123, decimal 925, bye-bye.
Sorry, can you repeat for Eurowings 6 Lima?
Eurowings 6 Lima, contact Bremen, correction, he's going offline. Monitor Unicom 122.8, I'm sorry, bye-bye.
Unicom 122.8 for Eurowings 6 Lima, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Was she irgendwas? She does? Nicht verfolgen. Probably just me, but it's so hard to make a long rollout in the PMDG 77. It just seems like it doesn't want to stay moving on the ground. That sounds like your auto brakes are not off in that case. Because they should roll. Why not? Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu, cleared ILS 05.
Cleared ILS 05, Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu, maintain speed 200 knots or greater until Annexi.
200 knots or greater, Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu until Annexi. Sorry.
Coordination accepted.
Yeah, the Neo sets the taxi speed for you? It's supposed to do that. Really? Can you configure it somewhere? I don't think so. Wondering about that. Under which altitude do you see planes? You see arrivals in Hamburg, CTR? Yes, I see all airplanes. Ja, im Moment bleibe ich noch. Kleinen Moment. Aber nicht mehr lange. Aller geht, glaube ich, gleich weg. Okay, ich weiß warum. 10 Minuten maximal. Scandinavian 371, turn left heading 080, clear ILS 05.
Left heading 080, clear ILS 05, Scandinavian 371.
Vincent? Die Cut ist die letzte, die ich nehme. Die Cut, ja, die ist die letzte, die ich nehme. Die 3 da unten nehme ich nicht mehr. Okay, so I think you got some coordination here. I don't know if you, as long as you know German. I was coordinating that this is the last airplane I'm taking. And ja, offline, gerne. Also ohne mich, meine ich. Roger that. So, we are breaking at this point. I will end the stream. It was a pleasure. It was a lot of fun. I hope you learned something. We got some nice questions here in the chat and hope to see you next time. So, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in one of my videos. I see them all.
Hotel passing flight level 160 to flight level 110 inbound Delta Hotel 257.
First Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final.
Speed 170 knots or greater until 4 DME. Lufthansa 5 Mike Zulu.
Yep, 5 miles is okay. Scandinavian 371, reduce speed 200 knots until Annexi.
Speed 200 until Annexi. Scandinavian 371.
Jet 1 Victor Hotel Bremen Radar identified Yankee current. Expect ILS 05. Descent flight level 70.
ILS 05 and descent flight level
good night.
70.
Thank you all. Thanks for chatting with me. Was quite some more chat this time, so that was nice. See you. Bye.